Hello and welcome to another day in paradise, and welcome to another edition of the Unapologetic Negropian. In today's video, many of us YouTube creators are sometimes faced with a dilemma, whether to do a live or whether to actually produce a video and edit it and put it out. I normally will just make a video because it's easier for me to actually film it, and then I can edit it throughout the day and then post it during the evening. However, if I'm going to do a live, then I need to set aside a block of time, sometimes 2 or 3 hours, and sometimes I just do not have 2 or 3 hours out of the day to completely commit. Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry, she literally opened.
It's too late. It's alright, come on. Yeah, now you can get up. I'll be 10 minutes, baby. 10 minutes. Dear. Oh dear. I'm going to put that in. Sometimes I just don't have 2 or 3 hours to sit down in front of a camera and talk. I wish I did. I'm sorry. I'm a family man. So making videos is far more convenient for me. But there is something I really do like about going live, and that is engagement. I love being able to engage with people in real time so I can explore what these people are saying and then find answers to things which perhaps I didn't know about. When I was reading the comments section of the video that I'd made about Go Black to Africa and Prince Dynastamir's hate for Ghana, there were a lot of people who were coming up with some really good comments. And in today's video, what we're going to do is we're going to explore some of them comments. I've chosen them kind of random. There were hundreds of comments and I couldn't really go through all of them, but I chose out that I really liked. So in today's video, we're going to go through them, we're going to explore them, we're going to try and analyze them. I'm going to try and answer to some of those comments. But first, I'm going to ask you to please like, subscribe, share, click the bell notification, and please consider supporting the channel on our Patreon, link in the description. I'd also like to invite you to please follow the Oversight channel, the channel that is there to help you to invest on the African continent both safely and securely. Link in the description. So on with our first comment, and that reads, and it's from Larry Square. YouTubers must learn to leave our country Ghana alone. We love it just the way it is. You are not in any way closer to all the prominent people that have visited and always hold Ghana in very high esteem, such as Malcolm, Dubois and Martin, Ali, etc. Ghana invests a lot in its education than building and skyscrapers, and that is why people from other African countries are visiting Ghana to acquire knowledge. Now, I liked that comment because I don't think people appreciate Ghana's educational system. I think they actually underestimate how good it is. When I had my eldest daughter, we had a Ghanaian doctor. He was born, raised in Ghana, and he had his education, got his doctorate in Ghana, and he was brilliant. He was just really good. It's hard for me to explain. And this guy, he couldn't have been older than 24, 25 years old. It's really wild actually, but yeah, he was young and they're really good. And Ghana have these types of people coming out of their orifices. Really, they have tons of talent. So I think that's one thing that people tend to forget. Okay, comment number 2 reads, from Owen E. I believe this is an issue of misunderstanding. I don't believe that they hate Ghana, and I'm not a fan of either of these two folks in question, but I believe that they feel the online hype around Ghana doesn't necessarily live up to the realities on the ground for them, as diasporans, and maybe for others as well. Both individuals have decided to explore and promote other African countries, and I don't think there's anything wrong with exploring some of the other 50-something African countries on the continent. This video seemed to be somewhat baseless and creating further unnecessary division where there shouldn't be any at all. Anyway, more valuable content and less on the nonsense. Well, Owen E, unfortunately you are the minority because a lot of people seem to agree with my stance on this. Like I said in my first video, they haven't come out and openly stated that they hate Ghana, but you know, if you read between the lines, you can see it, you can feel it. Take a look at the way they critique the country. There's no balance. There should always be balance when you're critiquing a country, so people can see you as being impartial, but neither of them do this when it comes to them talking about Ghana. Next comment is from Codwo Arma. The long and short of it is that we abhor whiners. Ghana's Africa's developmental challenges are well known. No need to rehash them. No need to pitch nations against one another. Lots of diasporans are doing that, knowingly or unknowingly. We need allies in development and not whiners. I think this guy is making a valid point. I mean, what is the point of traveling to a country and then picking out all the negative aspects of that country? If you watch any other good travel vloggers, you will hear them talk about the country's problems, but in a way which manifests some sort of positivity. Yes, you need to do that. You need to be able to look at whatever problem that you see and actually speak about a solution. Perhaps even talk about the wider problem, because the reality is when it comes to countries' problems, there is normally a problem way up there in the top that most of these YouTubers, most of these vloggers tend to ignore. They don't understand it themselves. They don't talk about it. Next comment is from Jezwazwadi. Didn't know, not your boy, your man, hated Ghana. However, Dynast didn't enjoy South Africa. Not your boy, your man seemed to really enjoy Botswana. So Dynast is more attracted to the village and spirituality of Africa, hence why he loves West Africa more. West Africa is deep in voodoo and such. Go Black seems to like the city lifestyle, and most southern African countries are beautiful. Malawi would be like the least attractive to a southern African. I like this comment because it goes to show that you need to be able to be on the ground for much longer in order to have a better understanding of these countries. If you are visiting as a visitor, you won't be able to instruct somebody who's going to that country to live there. Living in a place and going there to visit for a couple of weeks are two completely different situations. The next comment is from Paulina Canadu. You think Africa is poor, so the little you spend there seems like you have enriched them. Funny. Check the natural resources of Ghana and see how little you impact over there with your little dollars. West Africans are rich, so we spend a lot. Check our lifestyles. I don't think this is totally true. I think the majority of West Africans tend to live below the poverty line, or the poverty line as we would see it here in the West. I think there is a growing middle class, especially in Ghana, and there's always been an upper middle class over there in Nigeria. But a lot of these other West African countries are lagging behind. There are a lot of resources in these countries, but they tend to go into the pockets of the people who are mining them. And most of the times, those people who are mining them don't look like us. African Yasmin wrote, Ghana is not capitalizing on the sea situation. The same thing is applied in Colombia, Brazil, but no one seems to criticize these countries. That's because I don't care about Colombia and Brazil. I don't really care about South America. I care about Africa. So I do criticize any country in Africa who are using these types of rules against people. I don't like it myself, but I am an anti-V. So there are clearly other countries that are also implementing the same policies against the sea that Ghana is also doing. But let's not be naive. All these countries are capitalizing on it. Every single one, even the richer countries. You don't think they're doing it in the UK? Think that the company that is at Heathrow Airport that is giving out the snake bites, you think that it's a government company? You think it's a public ran company? No, it's a private company. It's ran by an individual, and that individual probably has a friend in high places. The next comment is from Mary Phillips. You spent the first half of your video tearing Ghana apart, but then accused Go Black and Prince of the same. Have you wanted your own video? I always give an honest opinion, so I always balance it out, okay? So if you watch my video again, you will see that I'm being completely impartial. I'm sure that you could go to Ghana and you could absolutely love it. You could love being in serenity. You could love the natural beauty. You could love the people. As a fact, most of those people are our people. So it's okay to critique them, but you need to bring balance. Next comment, GMO. Please stop deleting my comments, which are always supporting some of your points. I'm not deleting any of your comments. If you write things in your comments that are rude or offensive, or if you swear in your comments, the YouTube algorithm will know about it and they won't publish your comment and they will delete them. yes, your comment will get deleted automatically. I won't even see it. So please try and rephrase your comment if it gets deleted the first time. Sam Quack, haha, you even have powerful traditional Ghanaian Ashanti music playing in the background. Yes, I do. I'll put a link in the description towards it. It's nice dirge music. It's lovely. Knock yourselves out. Next comment, Frank Kiermi. You can't do well. Successful travel tour in Africa without Ghana. I totally agree with this. So guys, those are the comments. I'm going to leave it there. I think it's really good. I might come back to this next week and see if I find any other better comments on that. And if I do find a lot of comments, then I'll go live about this, because let's be honest, Go Black to Africa and Prince Dynast haven't just spoken about Ghana in this way. I think that if you're in a position where you can walk around critiquing other countries without looking at your own country, which is devastating, let's be honest with ourselves, you know, I think in general America has a lot more problems than Africa has, but those problems manifest themselves in much different ways. I think a lot of Africans are jealous of Americans, and I think a lot of Americans are jealous of Africans, and I just wished we could just get along with each other. Do any of you have any further comments? Leave them in the comments section below. It'd be really good to hear your opinions on this. I'd like to hear more about this. Please keep it clean, please keep it fair, and give us your opinion. It's always appreciated. So guys, that's all I've got time for today. I'd like to thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. I'd like to give an extra special thank you to my Patreons, and I'll see you in the next one. Until the next time, please think twice. Ta-ra.